Yes, sir. We live. We live, baby. Let me make sure everything is on YouTube going. Okay. Okay. All right, I'm gonna cut that because I can't hear. Yes, sir. We live. You now tuned in to Chevy Rose. Got a new segment of my show that I'm showing when I'm interviewing people now. I'm doing it big. I'm getting better. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
today I got my boy Blends by Dean, aka Justin Dean, somebody I've been knowing for years, like a brother, like a big homie, everything. Been a barber for the last 5 years, one of the coldest barbers in the city, one of the smartest brothers I know. One of the smartest brothers I know. Dean, go ahead and introduce yourself, my boy.
Hey, how y'all doing? I'm Justin Dean, Blends by Dean. Um, Born and raised Cleveland, Ohio. Yeah, I'm a barber, engineer as well. That's my other career. So, I'm ready to get going on this interview.
Yes, sir. And he is a Collinwood alumni. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
no Collinwood disrespect will be tolerated here. This is blue and gray here. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I
So
love my CHS.
you feel me? One of the quick story about this guy, man. We was in sixth grade, first day of sixth grade, nervous as hell. So you know I'm gonna
Right.
tell this story. First day of sixth grade, nervous as hell, man. I don't remember what happened, but I remember me and him got into it on our first day. We was about to fight. We was about to fight on our first fucking day of school. And I remember I get up, I'm like, yeah, nigga, what's up? What's up? Now I didn't realize how big he was until he stood up, but he had got stuck in the desk. So the desk came up with him. So I'm like, oh shit. So I'm still talking shit, but out the corner of my eye, I'm like, I hope this teacher come break this shit up because I ain't trying to get
Who
me on my
class was
first.
we in, man? We was in social studies or
We was in
something.
social stuff. Mr. Beamer? Was
No,
it Mr.
Mr. Bean
Bean?
was the math.
So who was the big dude? Man, we had a fat social study teacher, man. He was a fat white guy, looked like Mr. Bean. That's what class we was in.
But that was that classroom because it changed to Mr. Bean class over the
You
years.
so fucking right. And
hmm
RIP to Collinwood, y'all. We gotta get that. RIP,
R.I.P. to the wood, man. That's
man. Moment of silence,
crazy.
man. For the wood, man. 100 years, man. I walked in that school a boy and I came out a man, man, 6 through 12, man. But no further ado, let's do it, Dean, man. So, Dean, what made you get into being a barber, especially coming from being an engineer? I mean, being an engineer is so, you would think like, damn, that's the money, that's the, you know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
what
So
transitioned you?
it's always good and bad things that come with money.
Mm-hmm.
So working in the engineering field, the company I was working for, they called it the golden handcuffs.
Okay, I kind of like that though. Golden
Yeah, you
handcuff.
like that. Yeah, yeah, you think so. Until you realize what the golden handcuff really mean.
No, for real.
It means you cut off from everything, your life, your family, and all you do is work.
Damn.
So,
So
but at the end of your career, you getting a few million.
yeah,
So you gonna trade away your whole life with your family. You don't see your kids being raised. You don't really got that much influence in the house except for you paying the bills, and you trading that all off for the money at the end in about 30 35 years.
I don't know if that's a good enough trade for me, man. I don't know. I don't
You
because
hear me?
my
So
legacy is
shoot.
everything.
Hey, and being somebody who grew up without a father, and I just had my son, I'm like, shoot, them firing me probably was the best blessing I probably could have
Mm,
got because I probably would have never, like I said, it was golden handcuffs. That money was coming in. I'm
mm.
like, shoot, I ain't gonna stop this.
No, for real.
So if it ain't go that way, I probably would have never went for what I really love to do.
And I'm glad you said that too because when you go through those type of transitions, you really think the world is over. You could be
Man,
25, you could be 30. You like, but what I'm gonna do now? My whole life was you went to school to correct. You went to Ohio University for this, correct?
yep, got a whole degree in it and everything.
Yeah. So I'm glad you putting that out there and saying like that. That's not the end of me. That wasn't the end of me.
Right.
And I'm pretty sure you took experiences and networking and friendships with you from there.
Oh my God, that's the best thing I can tell you about life. Period is relationships. I got a certificate in the Carnegie course, which is about maintaining and building relationships with people. It's one of the most difficult things you can do in business, but it's the most profitable thing you can do in life.
Wow. And what is
So,
it called?
Dale Carnegie Core Skills for Success.
That's a lot to say. I'm not gonna repeat that,
Yeah, I
but man,
know. Look, I'm looking at the
congratulations.
thing now. Like I got this back in what year did it say? 2015.
15.
Yeah,
Dang,
like
man.
I see that was in
Congratulations.
15. That was my second time taking the course. I went through that course twice. Once the first time I went through it when I was in high school.
Okay.
I did cool on it. And that's where I met a lot of the people in the construction industry for the first time. You know, I'm first 17, 18-year-old meeting all these people that's running millions and millions of dollars worth of work and shit. So that was my first time meeting them. And throughout college, I was doing internships, working, you know what I'm saying, meeting different people, working in the field, getting an understanding of what engineering really is.
Okay.
So then by the time I graduated college, I went through the course again. And I was way better at that course then than I was.
Moral of the story, you ain't quit, right? Like, that's the moral of the
Exactly,
story.
exactly. So
You didn't
yeah,
quit.
so
See, my thing.
it taught me a lot about coming out my shell as a person and
Mhm.
being able to be personable in different spaces.
Okay, that's sweet. So, would you tell somebody in high school, coming into high school, would you tell them about construction? Would you tell them to get in construction?
Definitely, it's definitely a great place to start your life at. You
Okay.
know what I mean? It can take you everywhere. You know what I mean? You could go
Mm.
all across the world working in construction. That's what builds the world.
Exactly, exactly. And I wish that a lot of our inner city schools would create that gateway to into construction for our younger guys because they're building in America for the next 50 years. I mean, they're
Right.
just all they're gonna do is build. It's so much infrastructure money that's out here.
Look what they're doing in Cleveland. Cleveland going
Man.
crazy right now.
And we needed a facelift though. We needed it.
Woo,
We
real
needed it
bad.
bad. And
We so slow here, boy. I go down Columbus and I just be like, man, this is Cleveland embarrassing.
no, and it definitely is embarrassing, man. But
Like, man,
but
even just handling business and different avenues like that, Cleveland's just so slow.
yeah.
Crabbing the barrel up here.
I
But we
know
trying to combat that though at the same time though.
we getting better with it. I feel like the tourism helped us out a lot. Getting
Yeah,
the tourists helped us out a
getting a
lot.
different view of stuff. Don't see
Yeah,
because us being from here, we see the negative all the
all
time.
the time first.
Yeah. So the tourists, they only gonna see the positive.
Yeah, and I'm
And they help
happy.
us see like, oh, I guess it ain't that
Right, and it's
bad.
not, but I'm just happy that we finally getting the spaces in Cleveland where we can like have fun in different areas. I feel like Cleveland was so sectioned off for so long. Italians with the Italians, whites was with the whites, blacks was with the
Yeah.
blacks. So you had certain places. I feel like we're all migrating, and tourism helped us migrate
Hmm.
to be with each other. And I
Yeah.
love the business that's coming through the city now. I love the infrastructure that's coming to the city. I really don't have no complaints, man. Only but the Browns is about to be Parmertown Browns. That's the only problem I got. They moving
Oh,
to
that
Parma.
sounds
That's
crazy.
that sound horrible, right? But
Parma town.
I mean, they're going to Brook Park. You not downtown Cleveland no more. You Parmertown. You
Yeah,
know
man. I just ain't never
what I'm
heard it.
saying? I mean, I get it because Cleveland has a bad history of treating their sports team horribly. That's one of the reasons Art Modell left. I mean, we mad at Art Modell, but Art Modell couldn't get nothing else from the city. He was the only main money maker that was in the city at that time.
Hmm.
Other than like what was that? Factories and stuff doing that type of stuff. But
Right,
he
the
was
industrial.
the
Right.
industrial. He was the only one. I know we touched on it a little bit, Dean, but how is it raising a family and being a businessman? Like, how do you separate your time, your money, being able? I know you got your junior with you, you got your lovely wife you've been married to for a long time. Shout out to Mill, you met her, met her in school, and
For
she was
sure.
a real dope person. You got to help me get her on the interview too.
I
But
got
but
you.
how is that, man? How is it?
It's challenging because there's a lot of ups and downs when it comes to being a barber. So you don't know what the week gonna bring you. Honestly,
Mhm.
that's why it's a good. I feel like it's good to have a couple days off as being a barber, or at least like a half day somewhere in between the rush of all your clients. So
So,
um, the I would say the easy part is you got control of your time.
okay.
So that's another thing. So when I went into barbering, I'm like, damn, I just had my son. My son was born in August. I got let go in October. So he a baby. So I had
Right.
to make a move like shoot, I got a child here, I got a home, I gotta take care, I gotta pay the bills. How much I got saved up to how long it's gonna last me, what I'm gonna do. So that was a real talk I had to help my wife about making the transition to become a barber because I've been cutting hair since I was 19.
Okay.
So that was when I first went to college. My barber told me he was moving to Arizona, and I was like, dang, all right, cool. I used to
Hmm.
always come back to Cleveland to get my hair cut. So
Wow.
now I'm down at just now I'm down at school. And I tried to go to other barber shops and it just felt weird. So it's like, ah man, I can't really get with this. You
Right,
know what I'm
right,
saying?
right. It don't
So
feel good. Don't feel homely.
and exactly. So what I end up doing is buying some clippers from Family Dollar and just start trimming my hair down. So I was like 2 months in. Like I always had a fade, I always kept my hair low. So 2 months was like extreme for me.
That right.
I was feeling crazy. I'm like, no, man. So I ended up just trimming it down and basically just remembering what I felt my barber was doing on my head. I kind of mimicked that. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? And the more and more I did it, my friends started asking, "Hey, can you cut my hair?" And I was like, "Bro, I do not know what I'm doing." So,
Yeah, that's what's
needless
up,
to
man.
say, shoot, one turned to two, two turned to four, four turned to eight, and shoot, I ended up cutting so many people down at that schoolhouse over those 4 years, 5 years. Boy, wait, I ain't finished school because I was cutting hair so much. Boy, or I got to go to class in between haircuts type.
Oh, right, right. Oh man, that's hard, man.
So
That's super dope.
to circle back around the raising a family with it,
Hmm.
um, you got to control the time. Don't let the time control you. Because
Hmm.
once you get a system in place where it's flowing, it's clicking, people coming constantly, you know what I mean, that you're very consistent with it. It'll overwhelm you, especially around the holidays when everybody want to get in. So you got to kind of have a sternness about yourself when you come to scheduling.
Okay.
So
Okay.
when you take off, man, turn that phone off because it's going to keep on.
It's gonna be going, huh?
You can't control it sometimes, and you know what I mean. You can't be mad at it because this is what you asked for.
Right. That is true. Be
You
careful
asked
what
for
you
this
pray
type.
for. You might get it.
Yeah, you might get this the type of stability you want, but you
Hmm.
don't know how it's gonna come.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So
So do your wife, your significant other, do she have problems with the long hours, or you come in not really feeling being bothered sometimes because you've been on your feet 12
um,
hours?
so I kind of no, it's in the beginning. It was a lot of long hours just sitting around waiting. Only might make $100 a day, might make $20 a day. I had a lot of days I ain't make nothing, but shoot, I sat around there for hours and hours and 12 hours, and you know what I mean. But as time went on, and you gain your clients, it smooths out though.
Okay.
So she was understanding of that part, and now I'm at home a lot actually. Like I cut hair all day, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, but throughout the week, like Monday I'm home. I go get my son like Tuesday, Wednesday, you know what I'm saying, in that little hour gap. So I spend a little time with him. You know what I mean? Then I'm usually home by 7:30. So
Okay.
it ain't like it's too much to the point where like I'm never here. You know
Right,
what I
right.
mean? Like I'm here a lot actually. And I
Okay.
try to make that point with my son. Like I'm trying to raise him to be a man. You know what I mean? So I
No,
kind of
for
want to
real.
be around him more at this age, so he got a good understanding and a good feeling for who I am to him.
And that's all that matters, man. That's
Yeah.
a blessing. That's a blessing. So I know we talked about you coming out of construction. Tell us a little about you transitioning to your first shop. Getting into your first shop. How was that?
Okay. That was pretty smooth for me. One of my good friends, he owned the shop, and so all throughout me going into barber school, I was talking with him. I was talking with the owner of the shop he was at, and we stayed just locked in throughout that whole process. And right when I graduated, or like a month before I graduated, went into his shop and was working there for about a year and a half.
Okay.
So that was cool, man. Just being in there, getting my feet wet, seeing what the world is like out of corporate America.
Mm.
Because
Mm.
man, being a corporate America and being a barber is polar opposites. Like you it's no rules. So you gotta put rules on yourself to make sure you stay on track.
Ain't no HR, huh?
No, ain't no HR. No, no,
Ain't no
anything
HR.
go.
Right, right.
Man.
No, that's
So
what's up, man.
more like that, you deal with morals more than rules.
You
Because
deal with
you
morals
said
more
you
too.
said something earlier. You said sure two things can be right at the same time.
It can be.
So I'm like, so that kind of hit home for real, for
Yeah,
real. Because sure, we
yeah,
both could be right, but
yeah.
hey,
It,
we gotta
it,
agree to disagree.
yeah, exactly. And sometimes the thing about two things being right at a time is about timing, right? All those
Yeah,
things gotta line up, right? But we was always taught to believe one truth and one lie, one truth and many lies.
yeah.
It definitely is. It can be two things. Two things could be true at one time.
Hmm.
So you said that what you just said was the morals. What you say moral? You gotta say that again. It was something with
Um,
moral.
sometimes morals outweigh what the truth is.
That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. I never thought of it like that. That was dope, man.
Yeah, I've been experiencing that a lot. Like, damn, like yeah, that's the truth, but shit, morally, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
The morals can be in the truth a little bit. Like
Yeah.
if you think of it like that, I'm like, damn, that is right.
Yeah,
Okay, you know
that's
what I mean?
crazy.
Just being even and fair to the man next to you. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah, that means a lot.
hmm.
So like being in a barbershop all day, you know, I know when I was growing up in a barbershop, that's what all the deals came through. You get some shoes, you can get some teas, you can get flowers for your girl, you can get phones.
For
So how
real,
do you keep your not separate? Like how do you keep money in your pocket while being in the barbershop all day where it's a kicking space?
discipline.
Hmm.
You gotta have discipline. Like when you gotta know how much money you got to spend for the day.
Okay.
Like with
That's what's
me,
up.
like when my wife she cooked, I'm like, all right, cool. I don't gotta buy nothing when I'm out.
Right.
If I buy something, I can, but
Mm-hmm.
I don't have to. So sometimes I'm like, all right, I'm gonna eat every all the home cooked food Monday through Thursday. But on Friday and Saturday, I can treat myself. That's how I kind of do it. You know what I'm saying? So
Okay. Get something to look forward to.
yeah, yeah. And then
That's
at the same time, like, but them Fridays, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, like you ain't got time to go nowhere and get no food.
it's booming.
So like you're gonna be busy for
It's
real. Like, but
booming.
some people like booking in breaks, but I don't at this
Like you
point.
said, booking in breaks.
Yeah, like they block off their schedule for their lunch.
Oh, okay. You go
Yeah,
right
I
through.
don't bro, I eat as I go for real, for real. Like if somebody running 10 minutes late, all right, cool, I can eat.
Uh-huh.
But it's been some days I don't eat till 6 o'clock in the afternoon. I've been there since 8 a.m.
So
I just
how?
drink water all day.
Oh yeah, and that's important too, y'all. Drink water. Drink
Man,
drink water, man. Water gonna save your damn life, bro.
it's gonna
Drink all that
flush you
sugar.
out, boy.
Yeah, and you gonna need that, man. So speaking of water, how's the all right? So being a barber, you a counselor, like you a therapist. I know you my barber, so like what I'm
Mhm.
saying. You a therapist,
Yeah.
so you getting 20, 30 heads a day. How do you balance all these stories, all this situation, and then to be able to come home, erase that, and then just how you do that? How you don't take it
Um,
home
it
with you is
it
what I'm
it, it,
asking.
take, it takes a lot of practice and a lot of realization that these are other people's problems. They just need
Mm,
somebody to talk to.
okay, you just
Don't
listening.
take it home. Ain't no point in taking it home. Like this ain't got nothing to do with my household.
Right, right,
You
right,
know what I mean? So
right.
that's kind of how I do it. But it get kind of hard when you cutting a lot of your friends that you've been friends with.
For so long,
It get
for
hard.
so long.
Like, bro, you want to go get a drink, man? Like, this is crazy.
Yeah, because sometimes it's longer. Sometimes it's longer than the barbershop. I mean, than the cut.
Hey,
You know what I'm saying?
definitely. Oh my God. Look,
So I get it, man. Hold on, I'm letting TikTok know we on live.
okay, but
Uh,
yeah, it's hard to put in words right now. But I think I got a good balance. Sometimes I just let people talk.
Okay. Okay. That's the
Sometimes
best.
that's all they really want to do is just talk and be heard. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. And that's
And they
it.
they'll probably figure out the solution to their problem in the midst of them talking. Honestly.
Yeah, because you ain't, as men, sometimes like what they don't get about us men, especially black men, we guard it, right? You feel like if I put my emotions out there, you're gonna play with it, you're gonna laugh in my face, you're gonna, you know what I'm saying, whatever. So it's very rarely that you could trust somebody and be able to, and that's what, like I said, that's what a lot of our barbers are. A lot of we need to come out with something that's barber and therapy. Like we need to come out with something like that because that shit goes hand in hand. I know for
Yeah,
me, I look forward to coming to you as a customer because the services you offer. I look forward to getting my hair washed. I look forward to getting my mint mask. I look forward to getting my massage. Like it all comes, you know what I'm saying? It all
yeah,
comes together for me to where I come out of there and I feel like a new man. Like, okay, I'm ready for the week. You know what I'm saying?
for
So
sure.
so your work is very appreciate your work. And that's a Collinwood man right there. So y'all know how this go. You feel me?
Right.
So tell me a little bit of like a your typical morning, like how do your day start off, like or your busy day, like Saturday. You know, how does that start off?
Get up. Hopefully, sure, I might go get a smoothie to start my day in the morning, or grab an apple or something or orange, and cause I try to eat light in the morning time. You know what I mean? To try to filter out all that food that I eat throughout the week because it takes a toll on your health as well, and you got to make sure you take care of yourself on that aspect so you can do this job.
Right.
So start off like I probably get a couple calls in the morning, but people still trying to get in. So I try to work them in as much as possible. I look through my schedule, see what I can predict throughout the day. Like if I got a full schedule, I gotta really look at these people. All right, what do this person usually do? What do this person usually do? Is there any time in between I can fit somebody in? Blah blah blah. It get a little complicated like that, but usually I get into the shop around like 8:39 and get to working throughout the day. Get try to get some music going on a Saturday. Something to open the life up in the shop. You know what I mean?
Right.
And sure, let the day commence.
No,
Once
that's what's
one
up.
once one down, and sure the next one coming in, and the next one coming in, and sure might get a cancellation. Ooh, I can breathe for a second. Whew.
That's hard, man.
And then, but sure, some days it ain't no breaks. But yeah, I'm used to it now. Like I love it, honestly.
That, that's hard.
So I got these scam likelies calling me all day.
Man, we know you a businessman. We know you a businessman. So what you say, like, you 5 years in the game, right?
Yeah.
You 5 years in the game. You've been to multiple shops. What's next? Like, what's next for Justin Dean? What's next for Cornerstone Grooming? Like, what's the next move? If you don't mind me asking.
So right now I'm transitioning into a new shop, which is well, how I see it is a more lively area. Um, beautiful location, beautiful shop, brand new. I want to see where it's gonna take me as far as social media wise. I'm going. Excuse me. I'm working with the small business development center for marketing, like doing more wide range marketing plans. Like I'm trying to take myself to the next level as far as being a barber, and this is what I'm choosing to do as a career.
Okay.
So I'm getting more locked in on that level. Um, Shoot, hopefully I can open a shop in the next couple years, but I kind of want to get a whole building though. I'll be real with you.
No, that's hard,
Like
man.
I need something that I can spread my wings in. You know what I mean? Because I run a car rental business as well. I'm like a full year into that, and I pretty much like how that's going at this point.
How can they contact you for the car rental business? They hit you on your
Um,
Instagram?
yeah, they can get to me on Instagram. All the links are in my link tree on my Instagram page and on my Twitter page. It's at Blends by Dean on Instagram and Jimmy Dean 129 on Twitter.
Okay. You about to get your
If you
ground
need
down
if
at
you
the
need a
bottom.
car rental, you know what I'm saying, just hit me up. It's easy. Just click the link in the bio. You can grab one. Shoot, if they're available, shoot. But Yeah, both of them out right now, but they'll probably be back in the next week,
Okay,
week or
yeah.
so. So, and the holidays coming up. I know if y'all got people coming into town or whatever, and they need something, you can get something affordable. You know what I'm saying? And
No,
they nice vehicles too, all SUVs.
or SUVs. So get with them. I got his page. I got his page up on the screen. Blends by Dean. Multiple. Like I said, great businessman. You know exactly what he's doing, man. I thank you for taking the time out of your busy day, your busy schedule for rocking with your boy.
For
You know what
sure.
I'm saying? We got to do more of this. Hopefully, we can get a podcast going or something like that once a week. Get you on here just to
Definitely.
talk about that because I know with barbering and social media and advertising is all run hand by hand.
Yeah.
I got another question I want to ask you. Would you ever travel to cut? Like, would you cut celebrities here? Would you be that type of barber, or are you cool with where you at?
I'm open to it.
Oh, wow.
Like I think it'd be fun. It'd be I was so one of my clients, he a therapist, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he always give me kind of great advice and stuff. And he said, sometimes you gotta think of different things that happen throughout your day as side missions, like when you playing a game. I'm like, damn, you're right. Because them the
Most
type of
definitely.
games I would play. Like I would play like adventure games. Like
Right,
what's
right.
the side mission? I would treat that as a side mission. And like, all right, I'm about to go cut this celebrity here before I come back to my regular program. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
So yeah, I would love to do that.
So all of the Doe B's, Ray Juniors, all y'all
Yeah,
local Cleveland rappers, y'all know we got another cut in the scene. My
right. I
boy.
feel like I be cutting celebrities in my chair right now, though. Like, man, a lot of my people they be doing a lot of big things, man.
Yeah,
But to travel to do one, that'll be fun, man.
that I think that'll be fire. I
Yeah,
mean,
that'll be
that
fun.
that'll be fire. And I think you the type of guy to do it. You trustworthy, you know what I'm saying? And you dependable. Like nigga ain't gonna be late. Dean, one thing about Dean, he ain't gonna be late. He gonna cuss you out for being late. You might have to fight that big motherfucker, but he ain't gonna be late. So I think that's something that you should definitely look into, man. And like I said, you getting that building, like I said, with you getting a building, you could do multiple things. Like I know you wouldn't just cut hair out of there, right? Like I know you
No,
would
no,
have
it's true.
it'd
I
be a
got some.
compound for the shit. Like
Yeah, I got some things brewing, boy.
just don't forget about the little people, nigga. I might need a room in that motherfucker, bro.
No, I got you.
I pay rent, nigga. I pay rent. No, man. Thanks
That
again,
work
Dean.
for sure, man.
I
I
really,
love you, bro.
I love you, bro. I really appreciate you jumping on and answering these questions. Like I said, I tagged a lot of your Instagram on there. It's gonna be up on YouTube, so you can grab it off of YouTube. I'm gonna send you the videos I can after I clip it.
Okay.
And man, we locked in, man. Again, this has been another episode. Chevy Rose got my first interview. Tomorrow we'll be interviewing another Collinwood alum, Brandon Carter. He's another guy that helps me along the way in this journey. Then I think you
Okay.
know Brandon. Brandon do a
Yeah,
lot of this
yeah.
stuff for
With the
Collinwood.
Aaliyah coat.
Yeah. Straight been a Aaliyah fan forever. So I'm getting him on the stream tomorrow. We gonna lock in. So man, I hope y'all tune in. Then I'm hit you after the chat. YouTube, we out of here.
All right, bet.
Yes, sir. Thank y'all for tuning in. I appreciate y'all for coming on and checking us out. Any interviews I want to get into, man, hit me on Instagram at face no case no 30. Always can tap in with me through the email. I'll send that out. Appreciate y'all for tapping in, man.